Hi everyone! Welcome back again to Virtual Programming with Boys and Girls Club of the Fox Valley. My name is Miss Chelsea. I work at the Appleton or the Downtown Club. Today we will be doing an art project, and our art project is also a music project, so it's a little bit of both, which will be fun. We will be making a paper plate tambourine. So, if you've never heard a tambourine, it is a circular instrument, usually made of wood or kind of a hide covering, and it has little coins in it that when you shake it, makes a rattling sound. Now we're not going to be using coins today, we're going to be using some items that you can find around your house. So as always, we're going to take a minute to look for those materials. So what you need for this project is 2 of the same size paper plates. Now these can be big or small paper plates, it doesn't really matter for this project. I only had small ones at my house, so that's what I'll be using. You will also need some coloring supplies, so that would be your crayons or your markers, something that can help to decorate your paper plate tambourine to make it look beautiful. You will also need some small hard objects. So this can be a few different things. So for example, I found some rice that I have in my cupboard. So rice works really well. You can also use beans, or if you have any beads lying around, those would also work. If you don't have any of those things, you could probably go out to your yard and find some really small stones or pebbles to put inside your tambourine so that we get that shaking and rattling sound. The last thing you'll need is a way to put your tambourine together. So ultimately, we are going to be taking our paper plates and putting our hard object inside and then putting them together. So tape works really well for this. You can also use a stapler. You might even be able to use glue, however you would have to let it dry for a little bit. So let's get started on our project and we'll see what comes out of it. So our first step is to decorate our tambourine. You can use any type of coloring supplies you'd like and use any type of design that you would like. So take your time and figure out how you want to make this project your own. A tambourine is part of the musical instrument percussion family and consists of a frame that is wood or plastic that has pairs of small jingles mounted around it. Alright, so those guys took me a little bit longer to color than usual, so we kind of skipped ahead on the video. This is what I came up with. As always, as we come to finish this project, I'd love to see what you've made today if you'd like to share it with us. However, why don't we move on to the next step so we can have your tambourine make some noise. So you're going to flip over one of your plates and you're going to take your hard object. So again, I have some rice here, and you're going to pour a little bit onto the plate. So it's up to you how much you want to have on the plate. If you have a little bit more, it might be a little bit of a muted sound because there's more items filling up that space. If you have a couple less items, then it will be a little bit of a brighter sound because there's more space in the tambourine. So after you've added your hard object and shook it out a little bit, you're going to take the other side of your plate, and then you are either going to tape, staple, or glue your project together. So if you are gluing your tambourine, you're going to want to put a nice even layer here around the edge of the plate and then place the other one on top. You want to make sure there are no gaps, and you probably want to hold it together to make sure that the glue bonds. If you'd like, you might be able to find an object to put on top of the plate to hold it in place. However, make sure it's not too heavy because we don't want to squish our tambourine. If you are stapling your plate, you want to make sure that your staples are close enough together so that nothing is going to be falling out of the edges. If you are taping your tambourine like I am, you just want to make sure you're going around the rim and making sure that there are no extra places for pieces to fall out. Tambourines originated in Egypt and were mainly used during religious ceremonies. Alright, are you ready to see the final product? Can you hear that? Makes a pretty cool sound, doesn't it? So tambourines are great because you can either shake them, you can tap them, or you can do a little bit of both. So, I hope you enjoyed doing our project today. I had a lot of fun doing it with you. As always, I'd love to see the project that you made today, so please feel free to share your creation. Thank you for watching and for learning with me. I'm very proud of you for continuing to learn and grow every single day. I wish each and every one of you the best, and I'll see you on the next video.